You had said to me that you had gone to school for normal, that you wanted desperately to have
Mhm.
normal at school, putting on this facade and how easy it is to hide behind the beauty that you have. And everybody thought you were okay. So, can you tell me then, what was school for you in the midst of all of your home turmoil?
And so
Mm.
I would say that a lot of the time school did feel kind of threatening to me because I knew, it was the place where I had to go and like try to be like everybody else, and I was so different from everyone else. My home life
Mm-hmm.
was from everyone else, and I did not want any of that to be exposed. I was really trying to fit in, and the way that I tried to fit in was by just kind of fading into the background. School became more of a stability thing for me, something that I could go to every day and it was predictable, unlike my home life.
Mm-hmm. Do you have your best story of hiding the turmoil at home? And we're talking, you had a lot of neglect, particularly,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
Do you have a good story from school of having to hide that or within your personal life? Really? You hid it that well?
I think I was in grade 7 or 8, and we were in social studies class, we were talking about economics, and the teacher, teaching was so different back then. Teachers would just ask like personal questions. And
Right.
so he was kind of like, put your hands up if you're low income. Put your hands up if
Oh,
you're, oh, I know, right?
what?
if you're,
Really?
if your family is, middle class, put your hands up if you're
Wow.
upper class or whatever. We were supposed to be rating ourselves um, by our, whatever our financial situation at home was. And so I kind of looked around, and then I put my hand up for middle class, which was like completely, it was what I wanted to be, of course, and
Oh,
not what, which was, basically we were trying to live on like $20 a week of grocery money, like it was just
wow. Yeah.
yeah. So that's all I really, that's the only story.
'Cause- And your friends didn't know, right?
Well, some did, because I did
Okay.
have a couple of close friends that
Mm.
I would have over, and so they got to know my mom and my home situation, and so I did have a couple of friends who knew, and they were in similar situations to me, like if
Mm.
not the family dynamic as much, but financially. And other than that, anyone who was not in my like a close friend, which I only had like maybe during my whole school life,
Mm.
um, then yeah, they had no idea, and I would do everything at school to just you know try to be like
What would your teachers say about you in school, do you think? If they had to describe you?
always the girl in school, the good girl. Like I would raise my hand, I would pray, I would get all my assignments in on time, I would get good marks. I just didn't want noticed. I definitely did
Hmm.
it out for any. I was a and that was all part of my like the last thing I wanted was for that would have been like my worst nightmare. So
You also worked hard to follow under the radar, right? Like to be able to do the assignments, don't call any attention to myself. And I think it's so powerful for anybody that works with kids to understand that kids, they want to be normal and hide. Kids at my psych unit, the ones that had the most trauma were the ones that were the best in school because they wanted to go to school and that was their safe place.
mhm.